Yes, I asked that question. Ever wonder what your animals are trying to tell you, what your pets are trying to tell you, whether it's verbal or nonverbal? I would love to welcome you to my first of many online telepathic tales, learn animal communication. I mean, learn the basics and then really take off from there. So, um, yeah, this is really an open, sacred space. Say hello. Let me know where you are in the world. I would love to know because this is a global community. And if you don't know who I am, I'm Christine Gold. I am an intuitive guide, animal communicator, and medium. I'm also a pet nomad. I travel around the world taking care of people's pets and homes. And really, they take care of us, truly. So, yeah, I just want to share my why. Why have I worked with animals my whole life? Well, I believe that's part of my soul's contract, and I believe many of us who are highly sensitive healers, light workers, you know, animal lovers, whatever you want to call yourself, we all come in to learn quite a few things, but with animals, it's unconditional love. It's our relationships with ourselves, with others, and then with God, with Source. And they've taught me so many things. I guess the biggest piece is to have fun, have more fun. In a world that's chaotic and, always uh, champions your titles, certifications, your accolades, your grades, your marks, your looks. If animals could care less. They just want us to have fun, to play, to be loved, and to live your best life right now. Not when you get that job, not when you get the house, not when you get the boyfriend or girlfriend. We spend too much time chasing the next. Whereas the animal is chasing, oh, there's a butterfly, oh, there's a snack. These are little things. These are the joy. Where's our joy? And really that's what I want to guide in the Telepathic Tales Animal Communication Workshop. So I just invite everyone to close your eyes and just take a grounding breath. And I want to know your name and one animal you've felt a soul connection with. One animal, maybe more than one. Doesn't matter. We'd love to know. I'd love to know their names. I'd love to know your connection, whether they're here in the physical or they're in the metaphysical. You can call it the Rainbow Bridge. So, hi Olivia. Thanks for being here. Happy to meet you as well. So, a little bit about what is animal communication? Well, it's really more about inspiring curiosity and play. We're going to talk about intuitive communication versus physical cues, right? Of course, it's easy to pick up the physical stuff. Animals are nonverbal. I mean, once you've crossed their boundaries, then, depending on what they're doing, they bark, they hiss, they swat, whatever it is, the tail, the ears, it's all part of it. And if you follow Cesar Millan, what is he doing right now? Better human, better dog. It's all about energy. That's what it comes down to, energy and paying attention. We are so distracted. Right, left, red, blue, left, right, does it really matter? When you cause separation and division and you live in judgment, you're not living where you're supposed to be living, which is in the heart. So yeah, we're defining intuitive communication versus physical cues. And all telepathy is feeling across a distance. That's it. Like Reiki. Same thing. Across all space and time. And then we talk about the roles of the clairs, your clairaudience. Do you hear? Clairsentience, do you feel? Clairvoyance, do you see? But actually there are more than those 3 clairs. There are actually 8. I have taught a workshop all about that, the 8 clairs, and it's a lot of fun because you get into your body, you get into your senses. When you're looking outside at all the chaos, you're not living here in your soul. You are being distracted. You're being pulled out of why you're here. Animals, they live minute to minute, second to second. They're very present, right? And animals are soul teachers, they are mirrors, and they are healers. And there is that human-animal communication exchange that is happening all the time. Whether you're speaking something or I've known so many times I sat with an animal and next thing you know they're like, I don't like my water, I don't like my food, I have a pain in my right hip. Just those cues, right? And I am a medical intuitive as well, so with animals I'm usually picking up the physical, like the ailments that they have going on, and then we're hitting the mental aspect, and that's why there's so much separation anxiety and aggression and anxiety, and that's why are there so many animals on medication? Because there's so many humans on medication. Oh, you got a headache? Take a pill. Oh, you got this? Take a pill. Take a pill. Everything's take a pill. Yeah, I'm not knocking it, but let me tell you, it's a plateau, and it is a bigger trigger and a sign of a bigger symptom. And then we're going to talk about the signs your animal is already communicating with you, whether it's here in the physical, the metaphysical, or in your dreams. In your dreams. I don't know about you, but I get a lot of messages in my dreams. I write them down because many times they are for my clients. They're not for me, or they're for somebody else. Or my spirit team is, whispering little messages to me here and there. Hi, Coco from Spain, Madrid. I've been. Ole. Let's see. So we're going to bust the myths and your natural gift. I really want to empower you to believe you can do this too. You don't need to be psychic to do this. And by the way, we all are psychic. We are all intuitive. Somebody told you you weren't, or you don't believe it? Well, we're going to reignite that part of you that has been so disconnected. Claircognizance, you know that one? That something happened, you got gut punch, you got spidey senses, whatever it was, and then later it happened, you're like, ooh, I knew that I knew that I knew. Ooh, that's claircognizance. Yes, it is. Hi, Charlene. Hello. But here's our common blocks. Common blocks. Self-doubt. Oh, I don't believe I can do this. I'm dumb. I'm this. I'm that. Whatever, right? Fear. Oh my gosh, I'm just making it up. It's in my, this is a good one. In my imagination. Well, let me tell you, that's where all your psychic information is. In your imagination. In your manifestations. In your ability to be creative. Yes. And impatience. Oh my. Oh no, I need to know that like yesterday. Can't we just, I've worked with people that are like, I just can't get it. And I'm like, what can't you get? Well, I'm trying. Ooh, we're going to take that word out. There is no try. Just do. Just be. And you have to remember how to listen. Listening. Very important. Many of us listen to speak, or, I gotta get whatever I gotta say out before, No, that's your ego. That's interfering. And ego blocks this, your third eye. I teach people how to move it to the back because it's your spine, it's your support system. Hello. Yes. There are no enemies. We are all waging wars within. That's what's going on. Unfortunately, it's going out into the world. That's what we're seeing. That's what we're seeing. I think somebody had, I think it was Ram Dass. I was watching a video of his, bless his heart and soul, and he says, how can you feel love when you see so much, when you're living in hell? Good question, right? So let's go into like a yes-no practice. I want you to think of your animal right now and ask them silently, do you love when I rub your ears? Or do you love this toy? Or do you love your food? Or maybe you have a sibling. Like, notice the first feeling, the first image, the first sensation. And I'm going to invite you to drop in the chat what you got. I'd be curious. I'd love to know. I'd love to know. And part of the telepathic tales, animal communication, is you're going to experience the magic through fun activities, through practices, through real time. Not just, oh, watch me, talking head, and then come back and go do it later. No, it's going to be in real time, live. And we'll also do a guided meditation to connect your animal soul connection journey. Now, you know, what do they want you to know? How are they feeling? What messages do they have for you now? Are they suffering? I get all of that. How did they pass? I do animal readings as well, and those are all the questions I get from my clients. So now I'm like, okay, you're going to learn how to do this yourself. I mean, it's fun to get readings. I get that. However, we all have the ability to do that. And I also want to welcome in the science community, like the animal techs, the veterinarian community, the animal rescues. I want to bring them all in because it's all connected. We are all connected and interconnected. The animals come from the earth. So do we. We are not separate. We never have been. But here's the thing. The ego is death, disease, destruction. And I want to say control. You know, let's control the earth. We're going to mine all the minerals out of it. We're going to slaughter all the animals. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. And that's not why they're here. I mean, I don't know about you, but there's quite a few of us old souls who've been doing this for a long time. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to come back again to do this. So that's why I might be crazy. I don't care. I woke up. Whoop, whoop, hooray. And you might also connect, because I get this question a lot too. Oh, I see a cardinal. What does that mean? I get 1111 or whatever. You'll get more signs and symbols. And I also encourage you to write them down and keep track of them, because you're building a book of language that Spirit speaks only to you. Only to you. So when you learn the game of charades, like for me in a reading, this means you look like them. Why? Because when you get the image, clairvoyance, you start remembering. And if you're keeping track, then it just becomes, you know, easy breezy, because it's all about practice. It's all about practice, rinse, repeat, the Buddha method. You might also meet your spirit animal, your power animal in this workshop, in these meditations. So this is just the beginning. You can deepen your gifts. So if you're really called to come into this Telepathic Tales Masterclass, I'd love to welcome you in. Comment below. I would love to know. And really, it's, you know, the animals chose you and they're always listening. I invite you to do a simple daily practice, just a silent connection with your pets, and you might get more imagery coming in the next couple days, weeks, through your dreams. And we'll also do a gratitude and blessing for their path and for your path and the animals in your lives. So I'd love to know who you are. If you'd like a personal reading or a pet session, let me know. You can join our private community as well. And I look forward to seeing you this Wednesday. If you need the link, let me know. Otherwise, I will see you next time. And hopefully, I will see you Wednesday for our midweek meditation. Take care.